Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Midwest Goodness Kitchen. Trying to say all that at one time, I guess. My name is Jen. I'm a registered dietitian and author. I'm also the owner of Midwest Goodness. I'm a Midwest mom, and I'm also a Pampered Chef consultant. So today I want to share with you how you can make a simple recipe in the Deluxe Cooking Blender from Pampered Chef. And this is going to help you boost your fiber and boost your protein in your meals. So let me know that you're watching. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know how often you incorporate beans into your dinners. This is one thing that I think we could all do more of because they're so high in fiber, so high in protein. Helps stretch your budget on meat a little bit more. So if you're part of my newsletter list, which you can go to midwestgoodness.com, and get on that list, I'll give you like tons of recipe ideas just once a week, and you will love all the different hacks that I share as well. So say hello in the comments. I want you to know that when you have 1 cup of beans, did you know this? You get 15 grams of fiber and about 14 grams of protein. That is a huge number. We need about 30 grams of fiber in a day, but on average, we tend to get between like 12, 13, 14. So it's really, really low. And when you have fiber, it's good because it cleans out your colon. And we know that, when we're not eating a lot of fiber, it can put us at risk for things like colon cancer and things like that. So boosting your fiber is really key. And beans are an inexpensive, nutritious way to do that. And you can incorporate them really easily into your meals. You can even buy dry beans, which I do, and then I put them in my deluxe multi-cooker to pressure cook them. It only takes about 30 minutes. And I also want to share a quick hack with you too. When you're using your canned beans, so I'm just going to open this up, you're going to see that liquid that's always inside. That is this. This was officially called aqua faba. So what this is just, the juice starch kind of stuff that's in there from the cooking process of the beans. You can actually use this as a replacement for eggs. So 1 tablespoon is equal to an egg yolk, 2 tablespoons is equal to an egg white, and 3 tablespoons is equal to a whole egg in your baking. So I wouldn't say go fry this up. But if you're making a cake or brownies or something that calls for eggs, this is something that you can do that's inexpensive, helps you repurpose that juice inside, and it's healthy for you too. So just a little tip for you there. That's called aqua faba. Let me know if you've ever known about that before. Something new, maybe, perhaps. All right. So beans can be really delicious, and I'm going to share with you how to actually make one of my favorite dishes, which is called hummus. How many of you have had hummus before? A lot of times a lot of people will buy it from the grocery store, but it's super simple to make, and you may even have all the ingredients at home, and you can control the sodium and anything else in there that you maybe want or don't want. So I just drained off my aqua faba, so it's all in this bowl, so I'll keep that for another use. But this is just a can of garbanzo beans, also known as chickpeas. So they're the same bean, they just go by 2 different names. And this is what we're going to make our hummus with. So we're going to do 1 can of the chickpeas. And I always try to buy like a little bit lower sodium, reduced sodium canned bean if I'm buying canned beans. Also, if you want to reduce the sodium in beans or even in any type of vegetable that's canned, just rinse it off and you'll remove 40% of the sodium. That's been studied and proven, so you can definitely do that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to add is some lemon juice. And you, of course, could use fresh lemon, but it's winter, it's Minnesota. And I don't have any fresh lemon right now, so I'm using my jarred lemon juice. So 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. You'll still get really good flavor in this. Okay, and I'm using our Deluxe Cooking Blender because this is such a great tool to make it fast and kind of fun to make too. So we got that, and then we're going to just drizzle in a little bit of olive oil. So we're going to start with 1/8 of a cup, which is actually about 2 tablespoons. But then once it gets blending, what we're going to do is just kind of maybe drizzle a little bit more. It just depends on what the thickness I want is. And then tahini paste. So tahini paste is simply like peanut butter, but actually made with ground sesame seeds. So if you don't have any tahini paste, what you can do is you can just get some sesame seeds, which you may have those in your spice cabinet, and you will just be able to use that in here. So I do 2 tablespoons of the tahini paste, and this will last for a long time in your refrigerator, the tahini paste. So it is a large container when you tend to buy it, but it will last. This has already been in my fridge for several months and it's still going strong. Okay, so we've got that. And then now it's just time to add a little bit of seasoning to it. So we're going to add a little bit of salt. I just do like 3 grinds on that, a little bit of black pepper. This just adds a little bit of spice. Now, there used to be this really fun, cute little restaurant when I worked at the hospital as a dietitian. And my friend and I would always go there and have like a little hummus sandwich for lunch. Well, not always, but you know, once in a while. And it was just my favorite. And this hummus just reminds me of it. It's so good. And I think you're really going to like it. Okay, so we've got the salt and pepper in there. Oh, some cumin. And we just need about 2 teaspoons of cumin. I'm going to get another measuring spoon out here. Okay. This adds a lot of nice, kind of like a little bit of heat, smokiness to it. I'm also going to add just a dash of crushed red pepper. So you don't have to get wild with it, but it does add a nice little like zing every once in a while when you're taking a bite. And then we need a little bit of garlic. And you could add some fresh parsley if you had fresh parsley. I am leaving that out today, but this is a super easy recipe. So you can have it in there or you can not have it in there. I'm using my Pampered Chef garlic press, which is one of my favorite ways to use garlic because I don't get it on my hands. I also do not have to peel the cloves at all either. So I'm just going to press it in. And then it comes with this little tool that looks like a Barbie hairbrush. And the skin remains inside. So you just pop that out with the bottom of the Barbie hairbrush. And then you pop the other one in and squeeze that one. So this is just called pressing your garlic. And it makes it really simple to get all that good garlic flavor. Okay, and then this is dishwasher safe too. All right, so the fun thing about this blender is it's got a lot of presets to it. It's also, as you just heard the little beeping going, it tells you when the lid is locked in place and it will not operate if the lid is not locked in place. So that is a great safety feature. So you never have to worry about your family or yourself forgetting to put the lid on and then thinking, oh no, everything's all over the ceiling. So we've got the lid on. This is a glass pitcher. I like that because this actually cooks too. So when it's cooking, it gets to a really high temperature. And what that means is that you need something that can withstand that high temperature. So that's why this is glass. It has several different functions. Smoothie. It also has an alternative milk function. So you can even make almond milk, oat milk, those types of things. It has the grind function, which we're going to use today. It also has the soup, which is called, or the heated section. So it's literally going to take raw ingredients, even frozen ingredients, like butternut squash, and add your other ingredients into it. And it's going to make it into a soup in approximately 30 minutes. And you just put it in there and then you walk away and do whatever else you want in the kitchen, maybe, or you go and relax, or you help your kids or do whatever. You can even take a bath while it's going. So, and then we've got heated puree. So for those of you that maybe want to integrate a few more vegetables in your meals, so like cauliflower, you could even do broccoli, you can do all kinds of things. You can use this setting to make those. You can integrate it into your macaroni and cheese because you can add that cauliflower in there. You can even make marinara sauce with that. Also making homemade jams and then sauces. So even like sausage gravy for your biscuits. Really cool. Okay, so we're going to use the grind setting. And then the other cool thing is it actually washes itself too. After you finish, you dump out your food and then you heat, or you put the water in and it will heat it up and wash it for 2 minutes for you. It cooks, it cleans. I think it's kind of a dream machine. Okay, so let's turn this on grind. I can do this backwards here and get it to the right setting. It already has a preset of 2 minutes and 20 seconds, but if you wanted to adjust that, you could. I am going to just press the center button and it's going to go. And this is where I'm going to just see if I want to add any more oil to it. Like that. And it's already finished. Like, that's how easy it is. And I made some a few days ago. I love hummus. It's so good. I've been eating this, as you can see, but it's really good with like whole grain crackers. So you could have this as part of your lunch. Just, you know, have a few whole grain crackers and then have some hummus and maybe have some fruit, maybe have some other vegetables, or maybe have a sandwich with it, whatever it might be. You can also spread this on a sandwich. And so it's really good on like a wrap that you might add other ingredients to. Could be just an all veggie wrap. It could be a meat and hummus and veggie wrap. You can also add cheese in there too if you want to. You can also just dip vegetables in this or pita chips. You can thin this out with a little bit more olive oil, like just take some out and do it in a separate bowl. And then you can drizzle it over your salads or even make a bean bowl with it, like a protein bowl. So there's so many different options that you can use hummus for. I'm just going to give this a taste. It is so good. Like, you have all the hints. You got the cumin in there. And I like to keep it a little bit not so smooth. I mean, I like it smooth, but I also want to see a little bit of chunk in there. So that's kind of nice for the texture if you're doing any sandwiches or things like that. But here is what it looks like inside. It's all crushed up or ground up. You can also use that setting to make homemade peanut butter. That is also really good. So if you want to get your hands on the blender, now is the time, because February 2023, where we are right now, you actually can get the blender on sale from my Pampered Chef Kitchen store, and it's on sale for $279, normally $349. So it's a great discount. And if you want to get it half price from that sale price, that would make it $139. And then all you need to do is just gather some friends and shop together. And if you're interested in either purchasing or gathering some friends for an online show, you just put that in the comments and I'd be happy to help you. So it's really a great product. You're going to use it for so many things. It's also going to help you eat healthier more often because you have the right tools. I always believe that health starts in the kitchen because it's all about what you have there. Do you have the right tools? Do you have the right foods? When you do, you're going to be more likely to do the right things that make your body feel good. So thank you so much for watching. And I hope you join me for my next cooking demonstration. Again, you can subscribe, like, follow, all those things here. And then also go to my website and you can find the recipes too. Thank you again. And let me know how I can help you get this blender in your kitchen. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.